Good evening, and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Dread and Circus campaign episode 23. I'm your demon host, Marty, joined by Mark.
Hello.
Hey, and we're just waiting on Ahmed, but we will get started without him. Did you have a good day today, Mark? How'd it go?
Yeah, well, it's only a few hours since we played last game, but yeah, it's been a fun day.
Awesome.
I woke up, went to go see the new Avengers movie, came home, had a nap, played a video game for an hour, got online. That's a pretty good day, I'd say.
How was the movie?
I liked it. It was.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's worth seeing. It's worth seeing. It's another one of those movies, though. I wouldn't bother seeing it in 3D. There's no point.
And then what game did you play for an hour?
Oh, it's just Far Cry 5.
Okay. Oh, it's just Far Cry 5.
Just Far Cry 5. It is shooting.
You know what game I've been kind of itching to like try out is Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. They're like the spiritual successors of like Baldur's Gate and that whole sort of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, you can get lost in character creation. Like there are just so many options and multi-classing,
really?
and it's basically
awesome.
It's basically Obsidian's version of here's another D&D CRPG. So I've been tempted during my 2 weeks off to go and pick that up. I might stream something. I might stream something that isn't D&D. We'll see. All right. While we wait for Ahmed, why don't we do a recap of what happened last game with the gladiators? These are the masters of a gladiatorial ludus in the city of Vaddapol. And we'll do a recap of what happened there. Mark, I don't think you were at this game. Did you watch the VOD?
No, I was at the game.
Oh, you were at this one. Ahmed wasn't at this one. Okay. Yeah. That's right. This game was named after one of your characters. It's Damian.
Yeah, baby. My rule.
Zed.
Make it bloody, baby. No!
Zed saves Chebagast from the tiny terror of a red dragon. Damien meets Brog, a boggard gladiator. Brog shows Damien the pit fights, and Damien is pressed into participating. Ashoka becomes bonded with Nem when Nem beseeches greater devilish powers than himself.
And that was hilarious.
that was one of the viewers spending a villain point. The villain point was, can I spend a villain point to make Nem more powerful? I'm like, what is the way that Nem gets more powerful? And I'm like, well, he gets half the hit points of a master and all the skill ranks. Fuck yeah, Nem can now beat up any normal imp. Just because of that. But yeah.
And the look on Adam's face as it was going down was absolutely memeable.
Well, that's the thing with villain points, right? Like bad things are going to happen to your characters when. Yeah, he didn't like that too much. He rolled with the punches, though.
Yeah, he did. He rolled well.
Ashoka and Damien make contact with the Count of Vaddapol, who takes great interest in Damien's story and his lineage. Magnus, Phineas, and Damien participate in evaluation matches against summoned devils, barbarians, and fellow gladiators. Zed discovers that Sargon is plagued by visions of the draconic god of destruction, Kryxes, and tries to convince him that he needs to be more civilized in order to survive. Uh-oh. Ahmed, we're streaming. Hot mic.
Maximus! Wait, Magnus! Sorry, Magnus!
Doesn't even know his own character's name.
God damn it! Oh, fuck my life. What's going on, guys? Sorry I'm late.
That's
Apologies!
Alright. That's alright. We just did the recap. Nothing happened. Don't worry, you weren't at game. We just played Magnus and he got beat up.
No, yeah, I saw the video.
Oh, did you watch? Yeah, did you watch
you
it?
guys had fun.
We all had fun trying to do Ahmed, who is doing Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a really
trying to do Ahmed, trying to do Arnold.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what we were trying to do.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
I don't need no help. I got it.
What is he saying? I don't know. He's angry.
Is he smiling? All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, apologies for being late.
No problem. So we were playing the Masters tonight, obviously, and we went through a recap of what happened last game. You already watched the VOD because you weren't at last game. We won't do a recap of what happened last night. You can go back and watch that VOD, or you'll get the recap when we switch back to the Road of Sorrow Gladiators. I did call the game last night the Fields of Valor, which was pretty fun. Let's take a quick look at the gladiatorial ludus sheet, the spreadsheet where we kind of keep track of where all the gladiators are and who they are and how powerful they are. Because I think we're done that gladiator turn with the
Training and
with the training and all that, but I don't think I rolled for the random event.
Sorry, I didn't.
I don't think for this round. I don't think I did a random event for this round. Let's see if I can get this smaller.
The little cog was electrical. How you doing? Nice. Yeah. It's good to see you.
Fucking Magnus. All right, so this was week 10 of the spring season. Ashoka did diplomacy with the Count. Magnus did his evaluation. Phineas did some crafting. Sid tried to steal a spellbook but failed.
What?
You said you watched the thing. Damien did his evaluation. Zed did some training for. I'm just gonna put a different color because we'll have to go back and do the retroactive training for the Masters when Adam's back. Sona did some training and some injury reserve. He got placed on injury reserve because I think you guys wanted to call up Vanu and Dren Zerko.
Yeah, they're going to be our sacrifices.
All right, so I have a note that
Lambs to the slaughter.
You called them up, and I think we
Would you
did
like a wool sweater?
I think we did all the training for the gladiators beforehand, so it looks like everything is done for this turn, which means that there is a 40% chance of a random event happening. Who wants to roll that?
Are you set up, Ahmed? Or... No, he's moving around. I'll roll it.
Ahmed's right here.
Okay.
Ahmed's like
right. No random event.
murdered someone with a go cannon.
The percentage goes up. The percentage goes up by 10. It'll be 50% next turn. All right, so basically, Magnus Damian were pretty injured after their fight with in their evaluation matches. They spend the kind of next few days healing and just sort of hanging out at the gladiatorial ludus. There are no other matches this particular round, and I don't think you've set up any for the next round either. Is that something you want to do now?
Yeah, we need to set up fights. So Magnus is going to fight every round. Like every, what do you call it? Every fight.
All right.
Every fight.
Every week, yeah.
Yeah, every week Magnus has a fight. You'd like to set that up.
Okay. So who are you guys going to go talk to set up fights? And then who are you sending? We'll say that Ashoka's busy.
Yeah, I think we should send Damien and Magnus himself. Can come.
All right, who are you going to go and?
Okay.
So Damien and Magnus were having a conversation. They're trying to decide who they're going to go fight. Damien had been asked wait until he has a chance to meet the Duke before he sets up his fight, but that doesn't mean he can't go around and help Magnus set up fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys are resting. You're all kind of like bandaged up from your fighting. Magnus, you know that you've got in the next week you've got the exhibition match that you set up with
Sonya and the
Valkyries. Yep.
Does she still want to fight me?
Yeah, you're supposed to send
Well,
six of your dudes.
Yeah, and they want me to fight as well, right?
Magnus, Damian, Sona, Drain, Bull, and Fleas are all going.
Wait, Drain's gonna go. Drain the gargoyle is gonna go fight.
Drain
No,
is
Drull. That's Drull.
Drull. Okay, good. Because I'm like, why do they want to kill their people?
Yeah. So basically, in week 11,
Drain the archer. Yes.
in week 11, you've got like your main guys busy, but there are still some that aren't fighting.
Yeah.
And then, Vanu and Dren Zerko look really nervous that you've called them up. All right, so what are you guys saying? There's the ludus of the Conclave of the Crimson Scale, and Damien and Magnus are there. Ashoka said he had business in the city, and he didn't really say what. We'll just say that he's visiting the Black House to be further trained.
Underhanded person.
Yeah, he's visiting the Black House to get further training as an assassin. Like he has to go and do some evil deeds or something, or receive his training.
Okay. Magnus.
Yeah, Damien.
I was curious. Dimitri said something about we haven't been. Ludus has not been participating in the games as much as he'd like.
Yeah, we should definitely set up more fights.
That's a fantastic idea. Wonderful idea. We should go do that, like today.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing it, but I don't know, I'm feeling a little sick. I drank, but yeah, let's do it.
All right then.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, quick thing. Did we select the 6 that are gonna go fight? We talked about that, but did we actually select? Say, let them know who's gonna go and fight?
You haven't told your gladiators now.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. Did you like?
No, they're on. We're gonna go fight them in a week.
Well, no. Sona knows, so the gladiators probably know.
Okay. Okay, and I didn't write this down anywhere, so it's Sona.
It's in the gladiatorial sheet.
Awesome.
It's already there.
Okay. Can I ask which tab? Facilities, ledger, random,
Roster and schedule, I think.
Yep.
Should be. Yep.
Exhibition. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Fleece, Bull, Drain. Yeah, good choices. Sona and Damien. And Phineas. Wait, what? Oh, Magnus. Okay, good. All right, yeah, we're good. Okay, so
Phineas, here's a stick.
Phineas, no.
The wizard gets beaten up by.
Why am I here? They just bust into his lap. Okay. They don't even pick a spot. They just
so the exhibition fight is going to be happening next week.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
So we're gonna have some training to do before then. Right.
What do you mean?
Sure.
We have some time to train, right?
No. Each time you fight, that's a 5-day chunk. So
God damn it.
you've got time to go set up some more fights, but there's no time.
Okay.
Yes, they are training right now.
Yeah.
There's no extra points to be spent.
No extra points. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing in terms of space, though? Like we've got let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
excuse me.
30, 40, 50, 16. 16 people under our roof plus a bull.
You've got room for 2 more gladiators without being cramped.
Okay, so we're not going to change anything there. All right, fine. We'll pull the 6 that are going to go and fight next week. Actually, no, we'll fight. I'll pick everybody out, get everyone's attention. We'll chat. I'll just have a quick chat.
Okay, so you call them out into the courtyard. The gladiators are all assemble. They're all looking up at you. You interrupted their morning meal.
Yeah.
Some of them still have bowls in their hands.
Good morning, Crimson Scale Gladiators. How's everyone doing?
One of the guards looked like one of the Duke's men looks up at you like, do you want me to go and fetch Sir Prentice from his cell or not?
Yeah, it gives him a nod.
Okay. He gets dragged out in his manacles.
Okay, we've been doing very well. I'm proud of all of you. Want to say we're gonna be doing more fights, but don't worry, Magnus is still looking out for everybody. We're gonna be starting to do more fights, but again, not gonna be lethal. And if they are, I'll be with you. So keep training hard. Do me proud. Yeah. And I want to do like a. This is not really. This is just Magnus giving. I don't talk to them at all, so this is me just talking to them.
Okay, so Sona has to do his third.
Perform oratory.
Sona has to do his third fight. Drull does. Drain does. In order for them to not be traded.
Yeah.
So there is a third fight for a bunch of them. They know that they have to fight. So you're not telling them anything new.
I know, but I'm telling them we're gonna be fighting more. I'm still with you. I'm doing just an oratory thing.
Sure, perform oratory or a.
Useless.
Okay, they all are they give you a nod and some of them clap, but it's not like they're all whipped into a frenzy or anything.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's fucking Magnus again. He's saying his shit. Goddamn Magnus.
Sona's just smiling at you.
I did good, yeah. Okay, let them continue training.
You heard him. Back to training. Sona whips his whip, and everyone tosses their bowls of gruel down and gets back to work. And pretty soon, they're all exercising. Good. Does that mean I get to come out of my cage today? Says Sir Prentice.
Not today, but when I come back, we can train. I'll train with you.
Okay. Sir Prentice flips his hair a little bit, and the guards go bring him back into his cell.
It's like because nobody else can stop you if you go crazy. That's the reason why, you crazy bastard.
Okay, also give me a bluff check, because one of the things you said in your little speech wasn't totally correct. Magnus knows that Dren and Vanu are sacrifices, right?
Well, they're not sacrifices. It's just they've got a fight that's probably not going to go in their favor. It's not like they're going to have their hands tied.
Does he?
Do you know?
But they shouldn't be.
I don't think so.
Why did? Well,
who made those deals?
Ashoka put 2 guys on injury reserve so that they could call up Vanu and
right.
And Dren.
But Magnus was, we were gonna buy some crappy slaves to throw into that fight.
No,
that's what Magnus had. That's the last thing we had discussed.
That's not what Ashoka did.
That's not what happened.
So Magnus doesn't know.
Okay, fine.
Because Magnus is like, I remember having the conversation with Adam.
Yep. It's not what was done.
That's not what was done, no.
Mama does mind. Magnus,
let's put it this way. They're not really sacrifices, but they should be surprised if they make it through the fight and they come back and someone else is sleeping in their bed.
We're like, oh, you're back. This is
awkward.
It's like Vanu is like scratched out. Right. And it's like a new name.
All right, so Sona's overseeing the training when Magnus isn't around. Of course, you have trainers and training facilities too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Everyone seems to be working hard.
Okay. Cool. So actually, hey Sid, can you come along here for a second? Hey, where the fuck did he go? Everybody see a bat?
Yeah, Sid is out spying or trying to steal a spell book at the moment. He's not around.
Okay, it'd be really nice if you could hang around after we make a deal to see if they say something, you know, like, yeah, let's screw those guys over. And he's like, yeah, I heard them, you know.
No,
No?
he was busy with his
He's
own.
not here. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not.
Ashoka had Sid doing stuff this
Why?
week.
Where is that guy? He doesn't do anything. He eats and does nothing. All right. Okay, Damien, let's go. Let's go and settle some fights.
Wonderful, yes.
Uh,
Rousing speech, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. Hey, you need to meet the Duke, huh?
Yes, he is currently not in the city, however, so my fights will have to wait until he returns at the very least.
All right.
All
Hey,
right.
don't be afraid. I want to fight beside you, side by side. We'll be crazy fighters.
Yes, I look forward to it.
Did we tell Sonya? Did everything get set up for the Sonya exhibition fight?
Yep.
Anything else we need to do, or we're good there?
Nope. You just need to show up.
Okay, cool. Can I get a wooden, what's it called? A sword, like. 'Cause I
merciful
use
sword?
a great sword. I use a great sword, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I get a wooden great sword so I don't have a -4 my bullshit?
Unfortunately, it's not. The weapons don't quite work like that. Like you won't be
Yeah, if
doing.
it's wooden,
you
it's-
won't be actually doing sword damage with it.
I don't want the -4.
There's two things we can do to solve this problem. One of them is we can have a series of blunt weapons, and a bunch of our gladiators can take the bludgeoner feat, which removes the -4 to do non-lethal damage with the bludgeoning weapon. That's something you can take as well if you want.
Yeah.
Or merciful
or-
on a blade.
But we're looking at +2 weapons there, so that's not
It's
cheap.
expensive though.
$8,000, 8,300 with a greatsword is probably 8,400. 400 is just for the sword and a masterwork sword, but 8,000 it would be 4,000 if Phineas crafts it, and I'm pretty sure he's got craft weapons, right?
He does, yes. Phineas
Yeah,
can
so-
craft it, but I'm talking for like a series of weapons for a bunch of gladiators. Would
Oh
be
yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nothing to do it for Magnus. In fact, I think we should.
Or even do it for
We
like
could add it.
one
Magnus,
gladius or one rapier, so that like
Yeah.
Magnus
Yeah.
can Magnus has unarmed strike, so you can do you can choose to do non-lethal
yeah,
Yeah,
punching-
but you don't have a weapon at that. Well, yeah, you're.
plus 10.
punching and kicking.
Yeah.
D6 plus 10.
What we've been relying on is doing normal damage until we get them down to almost nothing. Then it's like, okay, now I'll take it easy so I don't kill them. And crossing our fingers, we don't cross that line.
Yeah.
All right, well that could be something that Phineas works on in the next
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
the next week.
All right.
So you guys set out of the ludus. Where are you going? Who are you going to talk to?
The list of ludi. Well, ludi here. Where are they? Where's the list of the ludus here?
Oh, it is.
It's under
Actually,
Vaddapol. NBC's. No, not
Intel,
NBC's Vaddapol.
Vaddapol stables.
The Broken
under
Shield.
party pages.
We haven't had any. Who haven't we fought yet? We haven't fought. The Knights were waiting for Bull. We haven't fought the
so
Broken
no,
Shield.
not with the Goblin yet. Not with the Goblin, because they're not happy. The Knights of Vaddapol. Okay, here, listen. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of ludi here, all right, and we've already fucked around with a few of them. So there's the house of the civilized house of the Goblin. Have you heard of those ones? We don't fight them right yet because they're a little pissed off. All right.
All right.
Because we killed a couple of the fighters. Them tried cheating. So he's
Have we
like
fought-
also, yeah.
No, this is the Mark, the player, asking: have we fought the Broken Shield yet, or are we just scared of getting charmed?
No, you did.
Yeah, we did. We kicked the
We
crap.
did. Okay.
Well, it was close, but yeah, we had a hard time fighting them. We did fight them, and we can fight them again. The sea
Well, yeah.
gods, we got the handkerchief of stabilization, something like that, from them.
Okay.
You fought those knights and you beat them up in front of their lady, and then one committed suicide. Remember?
And we got their handkerchief.
You got a handkerchief that auto stabilizes. I think.
Yeah. We're not going to fight the sea. We could fight the sea god's fury, but those guys are probably murderers. Not now. Not yet. Not yet. There's the Knights of Vaddapol. We can fight them. The Grand Order, they don't like Magnus as much, but we could try with them. Because I drank too much last time I fought, and I beat the living crap out of their fighter.
Oh, okay.
They tested me, and when I went to fight, I raged and drank and everything, and was way stronger than I should have been. So the Broken Shield we could try with, the Knights of Vaddapol we can try with, the Monks, and the Guild of the Beast Tamers. So we have the Beast Tamers, they're friendly. We could set up a friendly non-lethal fight with them.
But the beasts, are the beasts so well trained that they won't kill, but they'll fight?
No, we could try to set it up, but they also the master is busy training our dragon. I think the best bet we have right now is Knights of Vaddapol. Do is set up a non-lethal fight with them, and then we have. So the list of guys that still need to fight is
Drull. I think
there we go.
Does.
Sona needs to fight, Drull, and Drain.
Yeah, they need their third fight for the season, or they end up in an illegitimate state.
Sona, Drull, and Drain.
I think some of them have been placed on injury reserve, which means they'll be on IR for 3 turns.
Yeah. Hang on.
I'm looking at the sheet right now. So right now we're on 50.
Yeah, you're on week 11.
Week 11, right. So week 12, their Sona and Drull are still in... Sorry, Sona and Drain are out.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck. So Drull can fight.
Drull can fight next week. And throw Pennywise
by the looks of it.
Throw Pennywise in there.
There, Pennywise, you're fighting.
Money off this bastard as much money as
it costs. It just remember it cost. We gotta bet on him though. We gotta make them because it costs us 1,000 every time he fights.
a talent every time he fights.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think Prentice, we can set up a fight for Prentice. We can set up a fight for Drull and Magnus. So 3 fights for next week. Oh, wait.
Well, it can be it can be 3 fights or 1 fight with the 3 of you or some mixture thereof.
The week after next, you mean?
12. It would be 12.
Yeah.
In week 12, yeah.
Okay. So you're going to go and visit the Knights of Vaddapol, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Yep.
All right. If I get 5 or under, there's a random encounter in the city. No, nothing. On your way there, you soon find yourselves at the Knights Block, which they own like a whole block worth of buildings. You want to speak to Lord Nori himself?
Yep.
Unless they have someone else who sets up fights.
No, Lord Nori
he might delegate that.
Lord Nori is very interested in running. He's a very hands-on when it comes to at least this, especially with his with your ludis. He is sitting on kind of like almost like a throne-like chair. It's almost like he's receiving you. You don't know how lordly the Nothram name is. In fact, you could give me a knowledge nobility if you've got it, Damien.
I will take a 17 on that.
17. Nothram is not an imperial noble name. It must be a local
Avasian?
noble name. Yeah, Avasian.
Okay.
And then even if it is a local name, it's not one that is terribly important.
Okay.
It's like local to Vaddapol.
Vaddapol, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
He's important. He's important because he's got money. That's why.
He dresses in sort of old style noblish garb, which is really, really, again, it must be a local thing. It's like he dresses in a style before the Empire.
Okay.
And his hall is kind of it does have a lot of the accoutrements of like old-timey knights.
Alrighty.
Shields along the walls and broken lances, and there's like a quaint horse motif to some of the fine work in the hall. It's all very rough for your particular tastes and eye.
To him, all of Vaddapol is a little backwater camp. Is what it is.
Right. But Northrum is there. He's like, Magnus.
Lord
Damian.
Glory.
He's a little bit sweaty, and you notice that there's a servant helping him kind of like pad off. Oh, I had a bit of exercise. The door is quietly closing to the room beside, and you can hear some whimpering on the other side of the door.
Yeah, it's good to keep your blood flowing, so make sure you don't pull a muscle. Be bad for you if you have to fight or something, yeah? Good.
Yes, youth is wasted on the young. What can I do you for, gentlemen?
Well, we'd like to set up some fights here.
A bit of fruit wine, newly pressed at Aldi's Press. They come out with some chilled wine. It's sort of a wine mixed with like a fruit juice.
Certainly, sounds wonderful.
It's chilled. He takes a cup in this ostentatious goblet. Just plain wooden cups for the two of you, though.
All right then. Duly noted.
He takes a drink and puts his goblet down, and his servant kind of grabs it. What can I do for the two of you?
We will.
I must say, I was very impressed with your matches the other night and before the Count. Good showing. It's too bad you almost had that northern barbarian, he says to Magnus.
No, it's alright. I recognize strong fighters when they're there, but I just need to train harder, that's all. And I'll be there. And I'll make sure you're watching when I take him on. It'd be glorious.
I did not realize that this new ludus had so many veterans amongst their ranks. We'll have to watch out for you.
Oh, no, don't worry, veteran. I'm just a quick study.
So Magnus was heroic tier, Damien's veteran, and Prentice Pennywise's veteran because he kind of screwed up the one fight.
Yeah, it's just some bad rolls.
Yeah, just some bad rolls. That's how it goes.
So veteran is 6 to 9, right?
A veteran is 5 to 7. Heroic is 8 to 10.
Yeah. You're a beast, though. You're a beast.
6.
Right.
You're a beast. You're fine. You're fine.
You're punching higher than your weight category.
You demolished the guy to get up to heroic.
When you fought your legendary opponent, you almost won.
Yeah. Like he felt it at the end of the day. He's like, oh yeah.
If I had my magics, my cheating magics, but you know what? I was watching that fight. I was like, please don't win, please don't win, please don't win.
And that's the thing. Please lose. That's the thing. The next fight, you'll have your cheating magics on you.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you've met Damien yet, but young Damien here.
Lord Nori, if you don't remember, he was at.
But did he chat with him and get to
No,
meet him?
he did not. He kind of kept his distance. Damien seemed to have the attention of some of the higher ranking nobility in the town, and he sort of stayed his distance.
Yeah. That's what Magnus is doing, is introducing them to
Excellent to
they-
meet you. You have a mighty name behind you. And
the
from what I
blade too.
And from what I say, a good fighting spirit. He tips his, cheers your glass towards him.
Returns the gesture. Yes, hope to do the name proud. However, I'll be forced to wait to conduct any business in the arena till I meet with the Duke.
Yes, it would be wise to heed the Count's words.
No doubt. However, that will not stop our primus here from looking for competition. And he tells me this is where to come for the best.
I'm telling you, they're the best here. After me, of course. Eh?
Would you care to joust one of my champions?
No, we're not. We don't have many riders. In fact, we have barely any. But I'm looking for three different fights, or maybe the same fight. We're not looking to kill any. We're not looking for a final, to kill for death. We don't want to kill anyone. So non-lethal fights for the three guys, including me.
Oh, I'm sure that my knights can treat you gentle. We can use jousting lances.
We don't have. We're not using horses. We prefer men on the ground. No flying, invisibilities, or anything like that. We wouldn't do that.
No flying, huh? I guess that rules out your gargoyle.
No,
No, it
we
wouldn't
don't allow
fly.
we don't allow our gargoyle to fly.
No.
He's not a falcon. He's not that easily trained.
I'm not too sure how my knights would feel trouncing and trampling over men standing on the ground, but if you've got any men brave enough to stand against 3 of my knights, then I would like to hear it.
All right. It'd be myself. You met the gargoyle, be Drull, and the apprentice. It'd be the 3 of us fighting. Actually, sorry. One sec. Who's the third?
It is Prentice.
But there's somebody. Oh, they're on reserve. Fuck. That's right.
They're in the reserve. We can't do with them right now.
So it'd be me, Drull, and Prentice. It'd be a good fight.
I'm not sure that I trust your apprentice, Pennywise. He's a convict, isn't he? He's condemned.
Is.
But
He knows his place.
I'm afraid, no, I cannot waste my talent against someone who does not know restraint.
All right, no
Very
problem.
well, then perhaps we'll find competition for Prentice elsewhere. What about the other 2?
Yeah.
A gargoyle? If we are to fight the gargoyle, his wings will be clipped or chained.
There'll be no flying. That's for sure. We can chain his wings.
Yes, I have no objection to chaining his wings.
Very well. The gargoyle versus one of my knights, and then you said 2 people. Aren't gargoyle...
one for me and Drull. We could do it together. We could fight together or separately. It's but these are non-lethal fights, and any magic will happen in the arena, not beforehand, not before the arena.
To submission, then.
Yeah, to submission. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, dude.
Your gargoyle is what ranking again? He says.
No, he's
not heroic. He's the lower than heroic.
I think he's just blooded, isn't he?
He's apprentice.
Oh, he's apprentice. What the hell? We need to get him blooded. Jeez.
Yeah.
He is merely an apprentice.
Ah, I saw him do quite a lot of damage.
Yes, he's sure to be blooded any day now.
I think blooded happens automatically when you have your first fight. So
I think he's blooded
So
already.
he's blooded, yeah.
Yeah, he's blooded.
Yeah, I think Sona, Drain, and Apprentice are all blooded now. A blooded gargoyle. Somebody told me that you require magic to harm a gargoyle.
I don't know about that. I don't know. What is that in the window?
He is surely a sturdy beast.
Fine. I shall field 3 knights upon horseback. It will be Magnus and Drull on your side.
All right. All right. I like it.
2 knights on horseback. You're already looking at 4 to 1. We know damn well your horses are trained to fight.
Oh shit! The other side.
It's 4 to 2.
The hoof and bite. Could you?
A heroic and a
smacks
blooded.
me.
If I put 2 veterans in the field, even with their horses, we know that Magnus could probably beat those 2 alone. 3 veteran knights on horseback. It will be sporting that way.
Magnus?
3 veterans. 3 veterans, eh? With horses.
Yeah.
None of this full-plated armor crap though.
They are knights, is what he says.
Ah,
We will not restrict you in your weapons and armor.
that's fair. That's fair. I take that one back.
I think you can take them.
All right, deal. He sticks his hand out.
All right, he reaches
Hang
forward.
on, my dog's going nuts.
He reaches forward in his chair and he shakes your hand.
Yeah.
No flying, no invisibility,
Yep.
and no healing.
Oh, healing.
Until after the match, of course.
There's really not much for me to drink. That is actually bad for Magnus. Hey, buddy, get out of here. Get out of here.
And because you've proven to be so brave, when the fight is done, win or lose, I shall give you a fine horse.
That'd be good, yeah. Yeah. We'd appreciate that. We'll start training some of our gladiators and have more matches with you. Some jousting.
We have just the trained war beast that might be big enough to have someone as large as you ride it.
New feet chain, here I come. Guys,
Do we have a deal?
so I don't know if you heard of that, Mark. The last thing he said was no healing. I'm not a fan of the no healing because there's 3 of them and 2 of us. That's not.
No invisibility, no flying, no healing. Standard 6 pieces of ammunition apiece. The rest you'll see in the contract. Like they're like standard clauses that you guys kind of know about by now. But when should we schedule this fight?
This will be for the 12th week of the games.
Excellent. This will be your 4th fight of the season, he says. Oh, he knows
Yeah,
that.
I'm not doing as much. I should be, I know.
More fights than I've been involved in, he smiles, like he hasn't been involved in any. Forgive me if I don't remember how many fights your blooded gargoyle has, but it must be
this will be
close.
his third fight, yeah.
Any word on us having a go at Prentice in his final match?
Oh, I have to chat with Ashoka. Before I make a deal like that, I have to know what the others have dealt with.
Shall we place a wager then on your fight against my 3 knights?
Yeah. What you want to bet?
50
Hey,
talents.
Ice Cream Man!
50 talents.
Do we fucking have 50 talents?
Hang on, let me check the bank.
Do we
Even-
have 50 talents?
Even odds.
You're going to give us odds. 3 to 1. I think we're getting odds.
No. Straight bet.
I can just take our money to the bookie. It's up to you.
We don't have 50 talents, dude. We have 23.
No.
Am I looking at the? We're looking at facilities wealth 23.
Should you win, I'm sure that it'd keep your ludus running for a long time.
Sorry, can someone confirm what I'm seeing here? I see wealth at 23.
Where is it?
On the facilities and resource.
Is it lit?
23.8. Yep.
All right, there we go. Thank you.
We can't bet what we don't have.
Well, we can, but that's how Prentice ended up where he is.
Yeah, we can't. We can't bet that. Best we could do is 15 talents.
15.
It's not as much,
Let's
but we're still growing. This is our first season, yeah?
Ah, I see.
Not betting what we don't have.
He seems pleased with himself for some reason.
I was. I still.
I can't hear you, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, your tubes are clogged, man.
Too much ice cream.
Network connect. Sorry.
When's the last time you reset your router?
Oh, shut up. I don't reset
Check your IP address.
my router. Fine, I will reset my router now.
It's over there. I don't know. It was over there.
He seems pleased with himself that that you said no to 50.
One sec. I don't know. I don't know. It was over there. Sorry. Kids are getting older. They speak now.
Oh, you wait till they speak. That's not.
It's all downhill from here, man. All downhill.
Enjoy them while they're cute, because
Asking me for money.
Okay, he seems to now understand the limits of the money situation of your ludus. 15. He gives you a shrug, like, okay, he'll make that bet.
Yeah, but you have 6 combatants on the field and we have 2.
It will be a tough fight for you.
your horses don't count.
Fine.
Alright, good. Deal.
Okay.
See you on the we'll see you in the 12th week.
I will have some of our barristers draft up the fight contract. You should
Excellent.
expect it in a few days.
Okay, perfect.
Pleasure doing business with you, Magnus.
Pleasure, Lord Nathram.
Is it... is there a title that I should call you by? Is what he says to Damien.
Oh, well, forgo such formalities, given the such familiarity between our ludi.
Ah,
Please call me Damien.
Damien, then. You may call me Nori.
Pleasure.
Now, if you excuse me. This, arrangement has left me invigorated. I think I'll go another round.
Remember, pull back, good swing. You don't want to straight in a lower uppercut like that, yeah?
Magnus,
Try
let's
it.
go.
Oh, yeah, alright.
You're not too sure what he's doing to his slaves, but you decide to leave before you find out.
Neutral.
So we get out on the street, and a little bit of ways from the building, Damien asks, "What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing? 15? 15
Yeah.
talents? Okay, how much are we going to have left after we make your merciful sword?"
Oh.
I see math is not your strong suit, okay?
Why'd you say
I'll tell you
something
how much we'll
earlier?
have. It was when I said let's bet 5. That's me saying something.
Actually, I didn't hear you say bet 5. I actually did not hear you.
Yeah, your internet connection, your ice cream.
Oh, crap.
I didn't hear what you were saying.
Damien was like,
Shit, that's-
didn't want to say it in front of him.
Why is he frozen like that? He looks like he's not moving.
All right, so Magnus and Damien have an argument all the way back to the ludus after setting up that fight. Okay, why don't we start the next?
We want to
next
meet
round.
with somebody else for Phineas.
Oh, you're gonna go try to find one more for Phineas? Sure.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
no.
Oh,
No,
we have
we
no
can't
money
do
to
that.
bet. We have no money to bet, anyways.
You're pretty sure you could take out loans.
For sure we're not doing that.
I'm not doing that. I do it in real life. I'm not gonna do it in a freaking game. Okay, last night I had a crazy dream. The three of us were hanging out in a house, and we were playing a video game about playing this game. So, yeah, it was so screwed up. I woke up so confused.
The meta dream.
We put a game in your game so you can game while you game. Oh God.
What?
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm playing Gwent on Witcher again.
Yeah, you just go visit. You could go visit the church, or a moneylender, or a rich noble, or there are ways
No.
to make money.
Actually,
We'll-
why don't
We'll
we
do that
sponsors?
when it's in the bag.
Why don't we get more? Why don't we get sponsors? People love Pennywise. We find a rich noble and say, "Hey, why don't we get like put a flag or something, and what's his name can walk out with it and stick it in the ground and start his fight or something
Because
like
he's
I don't know."
supposed to be he's supposed to be our brand, not someone else's.
My other character changed God in like 10 minutes. Like you gotta. What I say is like, yeah, sell him. I don't care.
Okay. Ashoka's probably going to spend some time doing diplomacy or something in round 11. What is Phineas is crafting a sword for Magnus? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that's become
I'll take, 4,000?
emergency needs to get done.
Cool.
4,000?
What is Sid doing?
Oh,
Sid needs to go and fuck up their horses is what he needs to do.
Can we actually? Do we have any tower shields? Because what I'm thinking is
We
the
can buy
strength.
some.
What I'm thinking of the strength of Drull and Magnus. We can push out a friggin' wall.
So
Well, what I think what I think we should get are some brace weapons so you can set for charges.
Oh yeah.
with your armory, you've got simple martial melee, you've got martial range, and light armor. You don't have like a whole whack of shields, so you have to upgrade your armory if you want, like, just free shields.
Okay, I think
So
the
you have
best
to
thing
buy
to
them
get,
individually.
we need our brace weapons, shields.
Brace weapons.
brace,
You have martial melee weapons, so you could have non masterwork pole arms for days if you wanted.
There we go.
Okay, so what is Phineas crafting a sword? Sid, what is Sid doing?
Thinking Sid should just go
Nemi,
and
how's it going?
steal shit.
What's he stealing?
Gold. Go to
You're just robbing people.
Not people. Let's see.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just looking at the ludi, the different ludi, to see who we could spy upon.
Spy upon the to fight.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what is he doing?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna put him to spy upon the knights.
Spy on the knights. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
See
there
what
something specific that he's looking for?
what they're planning on doing, their strategy for fighting Magnus and Drull.
Okay. Zed is training the dragon. Damien's got the exhibition match. Sona's got the exhibition match. What is Drull doing?
Training.
Drull is he's not currently training anything. So what would you like him to do? Mark controls Drull's build.
Oh, we'll train for strength again.
Yeah, I think so. Best thing, yeah.
He's got points to spend. Yeah, he can train some more. So
Yep.
Drull is 3rd level or 4th?
3rd.
All right. So train strength 0 to 3, and then how many training resources are you putting against that? You guys have 3 total.
No, we'll just spend 1.
He needs 3 points. He needs 3 points to get that, right?
Yep.
Let's put them all.
Well, Akka and Bull are almost complete their strength training.
Oh.
1 on each?
Yeah.
Actually, Bull can't because he's exhibition matching. So 2 on Droll, 1
so
on Akka?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Try that.
All right. What is Prentice doing?
Let's see. Prentice is we could how is he doing?
You've got some entertainment. You've got 5 points of entertainment. Right now he is his morale is average.
Would that would it give him a bonus if it was morale is higher?
Yep, if you were just doing a D6 fight with Prentice, yes.
Anybody else we want to give entertainment to? Who's in the negative here?
Well, the only other people that don't have something to do
Dren.
are Prentice, Vanu, Old Vigo, and Dren.
We're not wasting anything on Vanu and Draco.
Taka.
Old Vigo, I don't know. Are we ever going to put him...
I don't know, man.
Because
Might
he is
sell him,
frail.
seriously.
Like, he,
I'm gonna sell his ass, or maybe we said we'd reincarnate him and make him into a sorcerer or something. I can't remember.
no, he's been retrained for a sorcerer.
Yeah, let's just kill him and reincarnate his ass.
He's a first level sorcerer with a 9 strength, 8 dex, and 7 con.
Wait, Drull is actually negative right now. Negative morality.
Oh, we forgot to redo his hit points. A sorcerer is D6.
Yes, yeah. He's knocked down by a stiff breeze.
6, 4, he's got 5 hit points.
Stiff breeze knocks him over.
He's happy. We'll say that he, because you retrain him in magic. We'll say his morale is +1 right now. Are you